guys, welcome back again to RemiMa. It's Remi, and I'm going to be going through a few bits I do. We're getting ready for Marcia's birthday, so by the time you see this, we have gone and had fun and let our hair down. So I'm just going to go through with you like my skincare routine that I used. So I used the Bobbi Brown. It's the Vitamins Enrich Face Base. I used that first. As you can see, my skin is very dewy and glowy. And then I went in with the Micro Grip from the brand called Milk. This brand, I've been using it for a few months since Beyonce of last year, so hasn't failed me yet. So the purpose of the video, I'm going to be using a lot of spectrum brushes. I've also used a brand called BB London Clear Brow Gloss for my brows already to set, and I'm just going to go ahead and like basically draw my brows for you guys first. I'm using the Spectrum brush A30 to blend it out. Oh yeah, by the way, the concealer I'm using is called Fryer Air Beauty Flawless Finish in the shade 33. And then what I tend to do is get my foundation brush, which is the Bobbi Brown full coverage face, and I kind of blend that downwards. And I will be using the Bobbi Brown micro brow pencil in Jivers, the shade, just to fill in my brows. And I'm just brushing that in now to look more like blended in for me, not to look too harsh. So I tend to blend it as much as possible in the upward motion. Then what I would do, I'm going to be using my MAC Fix Pro 24-Hour Smooth Wearing Concealer in the shade NC45. So go over my brows to make it more sharper and make it stand out just a tad bit. I'm also going to take it down as well because I'm going to put the eyeshadow that I'm going to be wearing as well. Oh, this iconic Pro Setting Glow, I put that on as well on my skin. I forgot to tell you guys. You can use it before and after. I've more or less cleaned up the lines a little bit more. Then I'll use my foundation brush just to dab that in. I'm going to use my foundation color to clean up the top, which is I'm going to do that now, which is the Fenty Glaze Drops Blurry Skin Tint. Yep, just as you can see, it's more too much to my skin tone, just to clean up the brows at the top. Yeah. Things I do next is, most people put their concealer before. I put concealer, oh sorry, after I put the foundation. I put concealer before and after, just to brighten my eyes. So I'm going to go in with my Bobbi Brown Fix Pro 24-Hour. That's the inner corners here. And use the other concealer here, because you can see they're two different shades. Let that set for at least a few minutes first. While I let that happen, I'm gonna do my eye makeup. So I'm using my Spectrum brush B06. This is like a drugstore palette, and I'm just using the shade here first to start my base. Gone ahead and blended that in, and where I'm going to go in now is with a little more darker brown. So I'm using my Pat McGrath palette maybe the shade here, which is the Corruption. I think that's called Corruption. Change the brush to a 40 spectrum brush. And I'm just gonna put that here. Much effort, same time. Just gonna keep the eyes as a minimum because my lips is gonna be the statement. Okay. As you can see, the colors coming right together. It's very like mermaid kind of look. I'm gonna go back into the drugstore one, which I'm gonna use this. I love this color. For that kind of shimmery effect, I'm just gonna put it there. I just love how that looks. Ooh, sprinkle, sprinkle. Just gonna do this and then get the black from here. Or yeah, the black from here. I'm just gonna smoke my eyes out a little bit here, just to smoke the eyes out a little bit. So now I've done my eyes and I can blend my concealer. I'm trying to really go for the natural look today, so it's kind of very buildable, the concealer. I'm gonna use my Fenty foundation now because it's all about skin, skin, skin. Tap that all over. As you can see, so I've blended my foundation out for the purpose of this video. I'm gonna go back in with my Max Factor Studio Fix. Where I would do my cheeks. So I've got the NYX Professional Makeup Sweet Cheeks Soft Cheeks Tint Blusher Mousse. And I think the shade is Bombshell. Yeah, it's Bombshell. So I'll just put that around my temples of my cheekbones. My blush. So I always use a liquid blush first, and then I go with the powder blush. And this is where sometimes I use the spray. This is the the Milk Hydro Spray. So I just so now we can actually blend. So my contour for me is normally right. Sometimes it's a bit tricky. So I normally do this first. Contour here. And then I look at the cheekbones and I just follow the pattern down. For me, here is my lines I do. Just take a little bit here and here. Then just to give a little bit of definition to my nose. That's what I do. And there's that. One of my favorite brushes, and this is, I think this was from Echo. I bought this from Echo, and this is my blending brush for my cheeks, and I do have one for my nose of my bridge. And I just blend down in a downwards motion for me. I don't like my contour to look too harsh. Some people like the matted look for makeup. I don't mind either matte or a dewy look, as long as my base makes my makeup last longer for me. Right, and I'm just going to go in with the blending brush just for the temple of my bridge of my nose. As you can see, it's literally as natural as it can be without looking too much. And now I'm going to go and use my Setting Pro Filter powder, hazelnut. Okay, so I've got my, and then I've got my Spectrum triangle brush, which I press into my hands. And I'll go underneath, looking upward while I apply it and press. The one thing I love about this hazel powder, it just looks so natural without having you look like you got too much makeup. So I got the one closer to my skin tone. I'll be using my YSL mascara. By the way, I've contoured my cheekbones. I'm going to be using my MAC Give Me Sun minimizing skin finish to dust away all the excess. So I'm gonna do is actually Mercy Glow. It's the Shea Perfector powder in the Candy Glow, just to add a bit of glow to my skin. Bring that down a bit down my neck. I'm trying to look very sun-kissed. That's the whole point. Just looks very natural for me. And what I tend to do as well is I use the Terry. It's like a blocking powder, like a blotting brightening powder, and I just go in and setting spray. Icon London setting spray. I think this shade is Glow as well. And if you want to speed up the process, you can use a fan. Okay, I'm going to be using these two bad boys from Fendi, which is the Encore Red Lips, and also her other lipstick that she has, which is Breadwinner. I'm going to line my lips and then show you guys the whole results all together as well, so stay tuned. So I've gone ahead and lined my lips with the Breadwinner. I'm just going to take a bit of red. My blusher. Okay, so this is the end result of the makeup. My hair is on. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let us know if you have any questions in the comment section, and hope to see you guys soon. Take care. Bye guys.